before you get too attached, baby. Don't get caught up in the lies, cause you won't never make it back. Cause this city, this town, is so much more than that. Baby, do you feel like surfing on the waves? Ooh, baby, now we can freak it from Hollywood up to the Bay. Ooh, yeah, let me show you what that was like. Alright, baby, won't you come and ride with me? I'll show you what that was like. Alright, California girls know what I mean. On the west side,
Baby, let me show you what my side like. Don't get caught up in the limelight. Let's water on my wrist, can't get the time right. I see you in hindsight, I see you as my wife. I see you with me in a 6'3", hair blowing in the breeze. It's your California dream. Yeah, tell me something I wanna believe. Tell me that you need me the way I need you on my team. If I see you in the spring, I would fall if you would leave. For the Mars and APs, they are ball in HD. From the west side with love, like I'm Diamond 13. Got me in real life, gotta say for real twice. I'm from Southern California where the weather real nice. And the honey's not nice, still in the spotlight. I ain't got a vibe, if you wanna ride, I'll show you what the west side. Show you on the west
show you
side.
what that was like. Alright, baby, won't you come and ride with me? I'll show you what that was like. Alright, California girls know what I mean. On the west side, we got what you want, we got what you like. Sunny days and palm trees, they'll get you. Just like that, when you leave, you'll be coming right back. Cause you can't get enough of this California. Let me show you what that was like. Alright, baby, won't you come and ride with me? I'll show you what that was like. Alright, California girls know what I mean. On the west side, let me take you all around the west side. Let me take you all around. 'Cause I wanna take you all around. Let me take you all around the west side. Let me take you all around. Let me show you what the west like.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. Hey, Dave.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Of course, the NBA has had some legendary trash talkers. But Damian Lillard says it's not really a verbal assault like it used to be. In this era, it's more gestures. From the watch your head to the too small or rock the baby to Trae Young's theatrical bows, players have their ways of sending a message. Kevin?
And the message usually received, DA, thank you. A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Sharing the wing spots, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then it's Jones. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. And it's Sohan in at the power forward. And for the Trailblazers, Simons and Hart are your wingmen. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. And it's Lillard in at the point guard position. Still very early in the season here, but teams, Greg, beginning to hit their stride and get into a rhythm.
And the same can be said for the younger talents. Rookies are shaking off those debut jitters and starting to show us what they can really do.
And Grant with a nice heads-up play, willing to make the next pass.
And Lillard is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
Lillard against Jones. Johnson left side. Here's Vassell. Oh, good on the three. looking at Portland. They want to turn it around after the loss to the Mavericks in Dallas. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Jones looking for an opening. The pass to Sohan. Pirtle against Simon. Nice shot by Pirtle.
When Pirtle gets the rock deep inside, the D is toast. Can't allow him to get comfortable from there.
Here's Lillard. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
Vassell, no good. And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. Here's Lillard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
The zero Damian Lillard wears on his jersey is more than just a number.
You know that represents the letter O, as Dame grew up in Oakland, went to college in Ogden, and became an NBA star in Oregon. Oh my, that's a lot of O's.
And he makes the first.
And you look at the loyalty Lillard has shown, stuck with the Blazers through thick and thin. It's why he is beloved in Portland.
And both free throws good for Damian Lillard. And at some point, Greg, you wonder if Lillard is the greatest Blazer of all time.
Listen, he is in the conversation. You'd have to include Walton Drexler up there. But Lillard's resume in Portland has a strong argument.
Good on the shot.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
For San Antonio, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Johnson attacking. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Can't allow Johnson to get that deep. Once he's there, he's going to be able to score.
And Lillard gets it to go. And it's 6 points for Damian Lillard.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
All the officials are all over that.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for the Spurs, Trey Jones. At the line for 2.
First one falls for him. GA, something that's kept Portland from getting over the hump is their defense.
Kevin, their defensive rating hasn't been pretty for several years. It's a point of emphasis for the Blazers going forward. Shore up the D and try and take that next step.
And so Jones nails both of them. It ended in the bubble, but how about the Spurs playoff streak? 22 consecutive seasons, Greg, coming to an end.
Kevin, making it every year from 1998 to 2019, winning 5 titles over that span, and having the same head coach certainly helped that streak. So did having, a couple Hall of Fame.
And the basket by Vassell.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Lillard, the pass to Simons. Here's the 3. Hands it from downtown. Simons has got 5 points so far.
Simons seeing green there, just letting that one rip.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard.
Damian.
That's
Lillard.
foul number 2 for him.
Second
And the
personal
next
foul.
one puts him in the bonus.
13 foul.
Checked in for Lillard.
Now on the floor for your Trailblazers, Sharp.
Here's Purtle. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. It's Jones on the wing. Nurkic with the block.
At 7 feet tall, Nurkic, not easy to get around. That time throws that one away.
Here's Sharp. Sinks that one from the post.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Spurs trail by 3. Now here's Jones. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. To the inside. Here's Grant. Rebound by Sohan.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Hard against Jones. Pass to Vassell. Johnson outside. Hurdle sets the pick for Johnson. Shoots over Grant, and the basket by Johnson.
And going old school on him, Johnson with the mid-range, a rarity in today's NBA.
Here's Simons. That one doesn't go. So the Spurs will take it the other way. This, of course, the first opportunity to play Portland this season.
And they swept the season series against them last year. They really did have the upper hand.
Now here's Jones. Passes to Vassell. Off target from outside.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Portland no good that time either. San Antonio's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. They get a hand on it. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Nurkic. And finished off by Nurkic.
Nurkic around there, big and right on top of the cylinder.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Jones with it. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Simons with the ball. Jones covering.
That basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Jones against Simons. And Grant sends it back.
A skilled shot blocker, Grant coming over and is so quick off the floor. Swats that one out.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. It's a 5-point game. Moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
That one good for 2.
Nurkic getting more and more comfortable at finding the open men on this team.
Spurs trail by 7.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Time to get loud for your Blazer Dancers.
closer look at some of the stats for Damian Lillard.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Jones with it. Now defended by Grant. Johnson wide open. He fires. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
But that's good.
Great ball movement there.
Spurs trail by 9. Jones dishes to Johnson. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And Greg Keldon Johnson is listed at 6'5", but he plays much bigger than that.
He has the strength to fight for rebounds with anybody. Fearless on the court and plays with an endless motor. His strength and willingness to use it makes him valuable.
And that one falls for Johnson.
On average, 4 to 6 coaching changes happen after every regular season. And in 2021, the Trailblazers parted ways with their coach after 9 seasons. And Chauncey Billups was brought in as their new leader.
So Johnson hits 2 of them. Well, we know, Brent, the Blazers front office really seems to like Coach Chauncey Billups. They feel he brings a certain toughness to that team.
Yeah, the accountability part is what they lean on with Chauncey, and obviously a great connection in the point guard mentality between Chauncey and Damian Lillard. But immediately a lot of respect given to him because of how he carried himself in his career. So it's been a welcome change for the organization. We'll see if they can build upon last year.
It's deflected.
Great anticipation. Roby does have that 7'3" wingspan.
And here's Jones. Johnson in the corner. Shoots the 3. And the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
He's knocking down most everything, guys. 3 of 4 here.
Here's Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Simon's playing unselfish. That's going to help this team get in a great rhythm.
Here's Jones. Richardson outside. Inside. Lots of room. Uses the glass that time, and it's good.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range. This is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Spurs trail by 8. Richardson outside, and Jones has it in the corner. Off target from 3-point range.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
And it's Simons missing. San Antonio's gone a meager 1 of 6 from 3-point land since we got started tonight. Johnson finds Jones. And another basket for San Antonio.
Mid-range, plenty of room for that release. He's going to take those all day long.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
It's time for T-shirts.
deciding to change it up. Teams value the three so much nowadays. Let's check out the best at it. The Trailblazers third.
No doubt, they have snipers on that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
Trailblazers leading by 6. Simons kicks to Winslow. Puts it up. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
And now a quick review at the numbers for Richardson. Averaging about 11 points, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. We know that he can come up with the occasional big play, but his overall numbers haven't been impressive.
There is a bit of a feeling they're all looking to him to step up, and they know he's capable of doing it right now, just not getting it done.
Pass to Roby. It's Richardson on the wing. Off target with his 3.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
So much fun to watch Simons get this kind of confidence. He's so speedy with the ball, creates off the dribble. This kid's impressive.
Spurs trail by 8. Richardson outside. Poke loose. There's Winslow. It's hauled in by Richardson. To the left wing. McDermott, no one around him, trains the three-pointer.
You want to pressure up on McDermott even when he doesn't have the ball. That time when he caught it, ready to shoot.
Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. This one for 3, and the Trailblazers another 3.
I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
McDermott sets a screen from about 19 feet. Another one falls for San Antonio. 1:58 left to play here in the first. There's Winslow. That one dropped for his second bucket. Again, 2 for 4.
The defense staying with him, and that didn't make a difference that time for Winslow.
Covered by Simon.
A little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
1:22 left in the first quarter. Got a piece of it.
And the 6'7", 225-pound Winslow rises up and swats that shot away with great athleticism.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Trailblazers leading by 6. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Justice Winslow continues to grind to try to find a way in which he can settle into a role in this league to make positive contributions.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Trailblazers.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
And the first one at the line is good. Keita Bates-Diop's checked in for the Spurs. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 1:07 left in the first quarter. The pass to Roby. To the paint. Here's Bates Diop. Missed inside. Trailblazers leading by 8. Now Winslow. He's got 7. Beyond the arc. Drills it from outside. Winslow's got 10 points.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Stolen. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Here's Simons. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Kicks it out to Richardson. The offensive rebound. Here's Winslow. 10 points for him. And he banks in the layup. 12 points for him.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
To stop the run. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Portland out in front, up by 15. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
And your Trailblazers youth dance team.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And guys, the Trailblazers enjoying a nice lead here.
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
There's so much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
We've got Damian Lillard, Little out there with Grant. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Watford in at the center position. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with. Here's Bates Diop, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding and rising up off the ground.
Lillard attacking, and then Lillard slams it in.
And Lillard just has the quicks right there. If you give him any space, he's going to get in that gap.
Spurs trail by 15. Now here's Richardson to the middle. Good work defensively by Lillard. Portland's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Over Richardson. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Lillard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Lillard has a bit of old school to him. He can hit those shots. Not just a long-range shooter.
Richardson for 3. That one's not going to go. And the Trailblazers going the other way. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. Now, for 22 straight years, San Antonio made the playoffs. They haven't made the last 3 postseasons, and former Spur Robert Horry worries if they'll ever be relevant again, saying, I hate to say that. San Antonio is a small market. Guys just aren't going to go there. And that's a dire prediction for such a storied and successful franchise, Kevin.
Wow, no kidding, David. All right, thank you. Lillard attacking, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Well, he can shoot the 3, so defenses have to go out and overplay him, and that's what creates lanes for him to do stuff like that.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Pirtle kicks to Richardson. Pass to Vassell. Fires the 3. Little with the rebound.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Brent, Nasir Little has certainly been stepping up lately, hasn't he?
Yeah, some nice progression from him and taking on more responsibility for this team. Obviously, with star players out, the coaching staff's going to lean on some of their younger players, and that might accelerate the growth. Nasir Little certainly took a lot of pride in being an energy guy and a defender last year, and that's going to bode well for his foundation.
Trailblazers making a switch here. Nurkic is checked in.
Big-time drive from Lillard, and the contact. He has the mindset just to slough it off.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Now, here's Vassell. Defended by Hart. Vassell, the pass to Pirtle. And it's Portland with the rebound.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Got that one up quick. And that's now 18 points for Damian Lillard.
And usually teams go on runs and it comes from a lot of layups and dunks, but not now.
Nurkic with the block. Lillard left side. That one no good. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That puts them squarely in the middle of this 5-game road trip. Jones finds Vassell. Screen by Pirtle. Looking to end the run. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Now here's Jones. He's got 8. And it's sent back by Lillard. Trailblazers have gone 8 of 9 in the second quarter. Very nearly perfect from the field. And Lillard puts it down.
You have to appreciate Lillard tonight just showing this kind of effort and not afraid again to put his team on his back.
Now here's Vassell. Defended by Hart. 11 feet away, and they pick up 2. Vassell's got 4 points in the quarter.
They ran that play exactly as it was drawn up. Nice job.
Here's Lillard, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
And Lillard, you don't see it much, but man, when he gets up, that's an exciting play.
San Antonio's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. San Antonio calls timeout.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Portland, here are your Blazers breaker dance crew.
And the Spurs with some changes. Jan, he's checked in for Perk. And it's Johnson in for Vassell. Jones, the pass to Jang. To the wing right side. Langford with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Nurkic with the steal. Grant outside. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
So these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside. And in his 7th season in the league, Jeremy Grant took a huge step forward. His scoring output went way up.
Yeah, and there's some recognition around that. He got some first place votes for most improved player, and that's pretty impressive for a guy in the middle of his career. So the work ethic paying off, and he's desiring to get better.
The free throw drops for Grant. You know, Greg Anthony, people talk about Jeremy Grant as a scorer, but what about his passing?
Significantly better moving the ball along. He's leaving no stone unturned as he looks to maximize his abilities.
Now here's Jang. Here's Johnson. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Grant's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Hart. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Hart's got 10.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's Nurkic. He doesn't hit that one. So the Spurs will take it the other way. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Jang, and finished off by Jang.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Here's Nurkic. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
How about that? Nurkic extending his range out to the three-point line.
Jang with a screen on Lillard. Jones the pass to Jang. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
3 points.
Jang's got his second bucket of the night.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitive.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance. Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give them some space, let them get to work.
Jones with it. Lillard picks him up. Johnson from outside. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got 8 rebounds in this game. Shoots over Langford. And Portland again with the bucket.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Takes a 3. Langford misses. Portland's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Here's Lillard. The shot from the low post is good. Lillard's got 28 points for the game.
Seemed to be laying in the weeds there in the first quarter, but now we're seeing him come out, put all the cards on the table, and ramp it up.
Jones, the pass to Jang. Dishes to Johnson. Back to Jang. And finished off by Jang.
An emerging part of his game. Johnson's becoming a better playmaker.
The Trailblazers shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. Grant on the follow. Grant's got 5 points so far.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
San Antonio's gone 1-6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. Down low. A nice shot by Sohan. Sohan's got his first 2 points of the night.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
That's a 2 from Lillard. And again, it's Portland converting.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Chang, no luck.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
Now here's Jones, following the miss by Jeremy Grant. Pass to Chang. Right side Jones. Just 5 on the clock. And Chang gets it to go. He's got 10.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
And San Antonio shooting it up around 45% from the field in the second quarter. There's the 3. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
3.
Jones has got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
It's dance time in Portland. Here are your Blazer dancers.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. With this break in the action, we can see the top passing teams in the league, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard. In 4th, the Spurs.
And contrary to what we see from other teams, this squad has no interest in playing strictly as individuals. Their assist numbers show what a cohesive bunch they are.
Here's Simons, 15 points in the game. His first shot coming late. Watford, that's good.
Check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Over to the wing. Here's Bates Diop. That 3 off the mark.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
And San Antonio shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. To the paint. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Yeah, Roby getting all the way to the bucket with some great force.
Goes up on the wing. Again, the Trailblazers score.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Clearly a foul.
The Spurs shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Shooting for San Antonio, Morano. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Both shots good from the stripe. So it's Portland now. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
To the inside. And finished off by McDermott.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Here's Simons. Roby with the rebound. And San Antonio shooting at an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. Inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny. That one drops
in the mid-range. Rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Eubanks grabs the miss. Eubanks got 4 rebounds now tonight. 18 feet out. There's Winslow. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's McDermott. And finished off by McDermott.
That's a great pass by Roby, just strong, and he keeps scanning the floor to find someone open.
Here's Sharp. It's blocked. Here's Roby. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Portland out in front, opening up a huge gap. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, what do you think was the main issue during the first half?
We didn't make shots.
Thank you for that insightful analysis, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. What a battle we're witnessing tonight at the point guard position.
Great battle between these two. They take a lot of pride in how they approach the game, and it seems like they're playing with extra enthusiasm tonight.
Yeah, those elite matchups, man, they can bring the best out of you.
Now, looking at the first half of play in our featured game, what a disaster it's been for the Spurs.
They need to give more energy and effort on the boards. The rebounding delta has been one of the main issues for them. Probably is they're getting bullied, and I'm not sure that they have the players to change that.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority in halftime.
On the floor for San Antonio, sharing the wing spots, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. Then it's Jones. And it's Sohan in a power forward position.
And look at Poeltl effortlessly dropping the hammer.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Greg, you take a look at Nurkic. He is at his best going against big-name centers.
Nurkic is the kind of player who rises to a challenge, can be a bit inconsistent in what he gives you, but he loves the challenge of going up against the best.
Always an appreciation for Lillard and his build, just how rugged he is, along with that fearlessness.
Spurs shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Vassell, the pass to Sohan. With the drive, sensational block. Lillard scanning the floor. And Jones pulls it down.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
And he finishes nicely on the layup. Jones has got 12.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Lillard and Damian Lillard with the jam.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Lillard against Jones. Out to the right wing. Here's Vassell. The three-pointer, no good. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Count that one. Simons has got 21 in the game.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Now here's Jones. He's got 12. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That'll be his third foul so far. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Outside, Jones. Over to the left wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Vassell.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with soft touch to manage.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Jones in the post, covered by Lillard. Vassell with it, working on Nurkic, and the basket by Vassell.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
Baseline try. The shot's good from Simons. Simons has got 4 points in the quarter.
And Simons doing a good job operating and getting to his spot in the mid-range.
Out left to the wing. Fires the three. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
It's Hart on the wing. Lillard the pass to Nurkic. Baseline jumper. And Portland again with the bucket.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Outside, Jones. The 8-footer. And it's Poeltl that time on the assist by Jones. Poeltl's got 8 points. And now here's Nurkic. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. And Damian Lillard hit the jam.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Outside, Jones. Pass to Johnson. Driving the lane. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Nurkic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Grant kicks to Simons. Shoots over Vassell. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Jones, the pass to Vassell. Johnson with the bounce pass. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Gets a very good look and converts. He's got 11. Portland has gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Here's Simons. And Pirtle pulls it down. Spurs have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. Outside, Jones. And it's Vassell in the corner. Shoots over Nurkic, and it's San Antonio with another. The Trailblazers shooting a scorching 68% in the game. Driving inside, and he uses the glass on the lane.
Yeah, Lillard seeking out his teammates, just trying to get it to the right guy. He was uncovered.
Jones, the pass to Pirtle. Puts it up from 12. That shot, no good. The Trailblazers on offense. Here's Simons. Nurkic kicks to Simons. From outside the arc. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
And there it is for him. Johnson's got 4 this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Simons. Oh!
Good job with Simons not hesitating. Just opened up for a split second. He was ready to fire.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Spurs shooting at 51%. Really solid. Jones against Lillard. Jones, no luck. The Trailblazers on offense.
A moment here to look at some numbers for Pirtle. Averaging 12 points, 9 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he's been a rock in the middle for them over that stretch of games. Dominating the glass is his trademark.
I feel like those rebounds are wearing down and eroding the opponent. His effort right now, physically and mentally, has been good.
First free throw is good.
And Lillard loves the responsibility on a nightly basis as the leader of this team to get out there and set the tempo for what they're trying to do.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Eubanks, he's checked in for Nurkic. Justice Winslow comes in for Grant. Nasir Little, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And it's Sharp in for Anfernee Simons. The free throw is good from Lillard. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Rope, covered by Winslow, stolen by Winslow. Here's Little, and it's Little finishing it off.
You see Little making that look easy.
So it's San Antonio now. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And DA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD, the two players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. We'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. And it's Sharp missing.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
And that one's good by Roby.
Putting his size to good use. Roby needs just a little bit of space on the inside.
Lillard with it, now defended by McDermott. Portland again missing. San Antonio's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Now the pass to Richardson. To the middle. McDermott passes to Jang. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Langford. A three-pointer off the mark. Portland's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Here's Sharp. Rebounded by McDermott.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And a look now at San Antonio's upcoming schedule. On Thursday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Sacramento to take on the Kings. And then on Saturday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
That's good from Richardson. Well, Greg, we're seeing high schoolers now making 6 figures to play basketball. I bet you wouldn't have minded that in your time, would you?
I tell you what, it beats delivering the newspaper, right? It's still fresh and developing, but a lot of different opportunities are emerging.
And Portland making a change here. Watford's checked in. And Richardson drops them both.
There's so much inside of Josh Richardson that is yet to be tapped into. An athletic shooting guard who can play both ends of the floor.
And he drives in, and the dunk by Winslow.
Now that's the way it's done. Take it up high and throw it down with everything you got.
That's right. He was not going to take the soft approach on that drive.
Well, not that wide open. You're given a juicy gift by the defense. You got to sink your teeth into it.
So it's the Spurs now after the Trailblazers pick up 2. He was all alone on that one. He's got 8. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Here's Watford. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. And for the Spurs, they're shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Damian Lillard.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Trailblazers.
I like how simple they are just keeping things on offense. I mean, the mid-range area has been made available, and boy, are they taking advantage.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
And he knocks down the first one. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Here he goes. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Lillard's got 44.
With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
Pass to Roby. is McDermott. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
That's a good stroke by McDermott. Looking to find opportunities like that. He has limitless range.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Doug McDermott taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And McDermott drops them both. So it's Portland now. Here's Sharp, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. San Antonio's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. A guy who hasn't played a lot of ball. Sharp, though, has all the all-star tools they think available to him.
An exceptional shot maker from outside. And he's got great vertical bounce, almost a 7-foot wingspan, and he is relentless in his attack.
Again, the Trailblazers score.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
By Lillard. McDermott up top. Here's Roby. He has 6. Richardson. Portland grabs the miss. Sharp's got 5 rebounds tonight. In shot on the way. Winslow's shot is off. San Antonio's gotten the 3-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
The shot's good.
Damian Lillard.
1:12 left here in the third quarter. San Antonio's got more than a 50% success rate on their 3-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. A finish. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Good hands by Lillard. You cannot get lazy or he'll pick your pocket and go the other way.
A floater. It's tipped. And he gets it back. Another one falls for San Antonio.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Who wants to update their fit tonight with a free t-shirt? Make a little noise.
Johnson is checked in for Portland. And Jeff Sue is providing all the playmaking here tonight. Let's look at the breakdown between the front and back court for the Spurs.
And really, their guards have been the ones that have done the bulk of the passing and shot creation. Sometimes the ball handlers will look to score more down the stretch. We'll see if that becomes more of a focus.
Here's Johnson. And right now he's averaging about 7 points a game. Over McDermott. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Johnson's got his first 2 points. San Antonio's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7.
Damian Johnson. First personal foul. 5th team foul. At the line for the Spurs, Bronner.
And he makes the first. And he makes both free throws. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Portland. Winslow, and the dunk by Winslow.
I love when Winslow gets some speed behind him like that. He becomes a very exciting dunker.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And taken away by Johnson. Winslow, the pass to Johnson. Good work there as it goes.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Now here's McDermott, guarded closely. Lets the three fly. That shot missing.
And even though he lacks the size of some of the other bigs, that extra effort has allowed him to do some serious work here on the board.
And so it's the Portland Trail Blazers out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. And we'll be right back after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. We've got Little. Johnson is out there with Sharp. And it's Justice Winslow. And it's Watford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And Winslow pulls it down. Portland's got fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Here's Little. Cans the tough leader from the outside.
Yeah, they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Here's San Antonio now. Here's Hall. And it's blocked. And here's Little. Launches a 3. Rebound by Jang. Jang's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. With social media and the cult celebrity, a lot of pitfalls for players. Brent, is the NBA doing a good job preparing them to face those very public challenges?
That's a really good question, Kevin. And I think what's interesting is to study players who've been in the NBA for a while that are embracing social media versus what you're seeing with younger players who have grown up with social media and how they handle that dynamic coming in. And I think, quite frankly, the younger players are a lot better at doing it than some of the older players.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Puts it up from 17. And they'll get another chance. There's Winslow. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often.
Portland has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Offensive rebound. Tries again. Johnson's shot is off.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Lets it go from deep. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 20.
Well, you can see and maybe feel right now him getting into the comfort zone out there after dropping the second three of the half.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Fans have a big round of applause for your Trailblazers Youth Stance team. Fans have a big round of applause for your Trailblazers Youth Stance team.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Damian Lillard.
Yeah, his performance has been a jaw-dropper. It must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's Sharp. And again, it's the Trailblazers missing. The Spurs have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Here's Hall. Passes it to Bates Diop. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Well, Greg, analysts evaluate player performances on the floor, and sometimes we've seen the players fire back. They're not happy with the criticism.
You know, it's a risk you take, but if you treat everyone with kid gloves, you're really not doing your job. The audience expects a level of honesty, and quite frankly, players don't mind you criticizing their game. It's when those critiques become personal.
And he knocks down the first one. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And Langford has it in the corner. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
3 points.
Pure determination here, guys. A fourth quarter run that has them looking better and better as we get ready for the stretch run. And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in.
Now, just because he might not be as big as some of the other guys that are on the floor, it doesn't dissuade him from getting in there and playing fearlessly on the glass.
Here's San Antonio now. It's a 12-2 run here, good pace. And it's denied. And that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. Spurs retain possession. San Antonio calls timeout. The Moda recently inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame, and you won a couple rings with that guy. Give us some memories you can share about the great Ginobili.
Oh, man. Manu is absolutely one of my favorite teammates of all time, Kevin, and one of the most delightful people that ever could be around. I just think about the practices and the plane rides and him just joking around, and then something happens. He gets on the floor, he gets into the fourth quarter, it's time to win, and it's basically Manu Ginobili time. So I'm thrilled that he's in the Hall of Fame, and he deserves every bit of it.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor.
Laser dancer.
Jones against Brown. Down low. Here's Sohan. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
Well, the run simply has given them a chance. Great work on both ends. They've got to now ratchet up a notch.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Now here's Jones. There's the drive, and it's blocked by Brown, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touch by Brown. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth.
Nice activity from Winslow there on the defensive end. He was right up in the grill piece.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Now, here's Vassell. Right on the bucket.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Portland leading by 22. Here's Watford. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
There's a good indicator of Winslow and his feel for the game. I like how much he makes a concentrated effort to get the ball right there to the open man.
San Antonio's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Shoots from 12. Jump shot is good that time.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Here's Little, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Just like the fact that Justice Winslow can do that, make plays from that position.
Johnson in the corner, a 3-ball, and it's Portland with the rebound. Winslow's got 6 rebounds now in the game. On the wing, Brown. For 3, gets the three-pointer to fall.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
And it's Pirtle at the elbow. Vassell, and down it goes. Dunk through off a wonderful assist.
And when Pirtle sees one of his guys wide open, he whips it his way. He's all for doing what's best for the team.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Knocks it loose. Johnson outside. And there's a whistle. It goes on Shaedon Sharpe. That's his first foul. Rumors continue to fly about possible league expansion. Brent, any cities you'd like to see join the league?
Oh, man, there's a lot of great options out there, Kevin, but I would like to see the league go to 32 and have 16 in each conference. I think that would be great. And there's a city in the Pacific Northwest that deserves a team, and I think you know where I'm talking about. Seattle.
Grant outside. And good. That game was that time as it falls.
That's a lot of hard work in the offseason for Jeremy Grant to become better at the mid-range, finding some footing there.
Pass to Pirtle. Poked away. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Fans, let me hear from you. Make some noise for your Blazer dancer.
And the Spurs making a change here. McDermott's checked in. Here's Lillard. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. San Antonio's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Lillard against Jones. Johnson from outside. That one, no good. And the Trailblazers going the other way. Here's Grant. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Grant's got 4 points in the quarter.
Good to watch Nurkic out there concentrate on his passing. At 7 feet tall, he sure can scan the floor.
Steps back. Jones with it. Lillard picks him up. Johnson from outside. Here's Pirtle. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Pirtle's got 10 points in just the second half. Portland's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. And San Antonio shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. On the basket by Jones.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Lillard from outside. And they recover it.
And the offensive rebounding, really the story here today. Even with the big lead, they're still showing more hustle on the board. On a roll now. He is on fire.
So it's the Spurs now to the inside. And the basket by Jones.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Here's Lillard. Another one goes. Incredible.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. The Spurs shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Jones dishes to Johnson. He kicks to McDermott. Launches a three. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got his 4th assist in this one.
Now that's McDermott territory. You might as well stake a claim out there. Shoots a high clip from downtown.
Grant, that's good.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Jones, no luck.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Spurs. Jones, the pass to Johnson. From the arc. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Boy, they have been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Here's Nurkic. Rebound, San Antonio.
Relaxed defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Outside, Jones. Unloads from 13. And the rebound by Nurkic.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Simons. Portland again missing. San Antonio's gone over and over to the three-point shot in the 4th quarter. 4 of 9. Johnson outside. Shoots the three. Made that one. It's his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
And Pirtle sends it back. Nurkic can't hit.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Here's Jones. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Jones has got 8 here in the quarter.
Keldon Johnson.
Trailblazers leading by 19. Grant outside. They can't stop the run with that one. Here's San Antonio.
2 minutes in the game.
And the pass to Pirtle.
2 minutes.
Feeds to Jones. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Here's Simons. Here's Nurkic. And finished off by Nurkic.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Now here's Jones. The shot that time, not on target. Grant against Johnson. And Lillard kicks to Nurkic. Again, the Trailblazers score.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Portland.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Lillard.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Now, Pirtle, after the missed 3 from Damian Lillard. Vassell, no good. Simons up top, defended by Jones. 43 seconds left to play here in the 4th. And here's Johnson outside. The shot, no good. Now a timeout called by Portland. They're in front by 19. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Who wants a t-shirt?
Eubanks, he's checked in for Grant. Justice Winslow comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Sharp in for Damian Lillard. And here are the Trailblazers now. They have a 19-point lead.
I'm not sure if family and friends are here in the stands tonight, but we wanted to show that one off. Fading away on the shot was absolutely not necessary.
Five to shoot. San Antonio again missing. Simons from outside. Now Winslow. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much, Dame. I know you're accustomed to seeing all kinds of defenses against you. So what have you learned to stay effective?
That you got to trust. You know, I got to trust my teammates when I get in the paint. I got to make the drop-off passes. And the more I can do that, the defense will loosen up on me, and then I can do what I do and, you know, play well offensively. And guys just did a great job of that tonight.
Yeah, there was good flow at both ends, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. So long.